Welcome to our presentation on summer roles. Today we're going to be giving you our executive summary, situational analysis, SWOT and TOES analysis, marketing goals and objectives, marketing strategy and marketing mix, and finally our consultation to the business owner.
So the Lamb family started the restaurant in 1999 under a Vietnamese name in Rosemead, California. And the parents came up with the recipes of the authentic Vietnamese street food, and they decided that they wanted to share it with the rest of the community. Their customers consisted mostly of Asian immigrants, and they usually came in as families. And around 2010, the restaurant started getting more phone calls from second generation kids, and popularity spread through word of mouth, and other ethnicities started frequenting the restaurant as well. So the restaurant changed their name to Summer Rolls in 2014 to attract and cater to new generations, and they rebranded their spring rolls as their specialized product and opened up a new location in 2016 in Temple City, California. And they stuck with the same menu, but they added new and exclusive additions as well as beer. And this location specifically caters to foodies and avid beer drinkers. So this location went from a to-go style dining experience to a family sit-down style, and they are pet friendly and customer service is highly valued. Their prices are slightly higher than average compared to other local Vietnamese restaurants because they use fresh ingredients every day. And the menu offers a good assortment of different items, and their draft beers are constantly changing every couple of weeks. And word of mouth is used to spread popularity of the restaurant. So Summerall's customer base consists of second generation people, millennials such as foodies and avid drinkers, and the San Gabriel Valley locals. And they typically stay for at least an hour because the restaurant itself acts as a great social spot. Summer rolls and spring rolls are often compared to Broder's in Orange County. They have different work environments, and Broder's has a more extensive menu, but their pricing and customer base is comparable. And in general, Summer Rolls isn't necessarily worried about their surrounding competition, and they look forward to expanding sometime in the future. They've made efforts in going green through usage of recycled plastic to-go boxes and paper bags, and this has created a positive image in the minds of their customers, in addition to their quality food.
Hi guys, I'm Gina, and I'm going to talk about Summerville's SWOT analysis. So to begin with strengths, their first strength is their location. They're located inside Camilla Square, which is a popular outdoor mall on the center of Rosemead Boulevard and Las Tunas in Temple City. This location is also good because it provides somewhat heavy foot traffic since it is popular, and also because they have an outdoor seating area, which helps differentiate them from their surrounding competitors. Another strength is the craft beer, and that they have popular craft beer which they serve on tap, and overall just having alcohol is a big plus for their business. The next strength they have is their local and fresh ingredients. This gives them a healthier menu, and it helps differentiate themselves from their surrounding competitors. As far as weaknesses, their service, to put it simply, at times can be inefficient, with food taking a while to come out or tables not getting their food at the same time. And then another weakness is they have a other restaurant that's well known, their first restaurant. So this can cause some consumers to kind of pick sides or choose which one they like better, and sometimes it ends up being the first location. Since there are subtle differences between the two, like menu-wise and just kind of overall ambiance. And then finally, their last weakness is peak hours. So once there is peak hours, it kind of becomes hard for the consumers to find parking, since the parking lot does fill up, and this can kind of be a turnoff to some and prevent them from wanting to go to the restaurant. There are quite a few opportunities for the industry. So for one, the demand for healthier food options is rising and will continue for the next 5 years. So this could be good for a restaurant such as Summer Rolls, who has a menu with extensive options for vegetable taste dishes, and since they prepare their food with fresh and local ingredients. Another opportunity is society's expanding taste. So society has begun to have a higher acceptance for ethnic food in the last few years. So this provides a great opportunity for the Asian restaurant segment in the industry. And then finally, for a smaller level, the local area's demographics. So the median age in the surrounding area is 26. So this could be advantageous to restaurants and provide opportunities for them to choose their target market by building up trendy or tech-friendly establishments. And then for threats, there are a few. For one, the restaurant industry has a lot of turnover, so that means new restaurants are opening up every year just as others close. So this means that the competition is changing and evolving. And then another threat is the broad food service competitors. So basically, there is the full service industry that they have to compete in, but they also have to watch out for competitors from fast food industry, who oftentimes have a higher marketing budget, so they often become more well known than smaller full service restaurants. And then another one is the Asian restaurant market segment. So basically, within the full service restaurant agency that make up 25% of the segment, which is the largest. So that means there's a lot of competition in the industry. And also, when you think about it at a smaller level in California, there's a high concentration because Asian restaurants are popular. So in fact, the surrounding area around Summer Rolls has 10 similar restaurant options. So moving on to the TOES matrix for a strengths and opportunities strategy, Summer Rolls may want to create a marketing campaign that is geared towards their healthy option items. In addition, it might be in their best interest to highlight their trendy craft beers through social media so they can appeal to the younger demographic within the area. For weakness and strength strategy, they can set themselves apart and differentiate themselves from their other location by focusing more so on the younger demographic. They have started to do this with their trendy craft beer drink options. However, they can further this by being tech friendly and offering services such as Apple or Android Pay, as well as mobile takeout options such as Uber Eats. A strength threats would be they would have to improve their service and train their employees to help promote product differentiation. So they can focus on word of mouth if their employees kind of talk up their craft beer and other craft sodas. And this could really help them out since that is one of their main marketing strategies. Finally, for weaknesses threats, it might be in their best interest to become more efficient in their food preparation. So this would allow them to compete with fast food options, and it would give them a broader range of consumers who might be avoiding them because they're afraid it takes a while. And again, they could also roll out a mobile takeout option because that could combat the parking issues and other competition in the area. So for the competitive advantage, there are quite a few options that Summerroll can do. So one, to develop it, they can focus on a differentiation strategy. They've kind of already begun to do this with their focus on their craft beer. However, they could also highlight the fact that they have craft soda and their use of local and fresh ingredients, which would overall make the menu look better and invite more people in who may be leaning towards the healthier options. So this kind of goes on to the next one of focusing on the health conscious. Again, highlight their menu and their options. Maybe more so focus on the fact that they have a lot of vegetable-based dishes. And then finally, to stay competitive, they can appeal to a younger demographic within the surrounding area because, as I said before, the median age is 26. So offering tech services and overall just the ambiance that appeals to the younger demographic would really help bring in more customers and develop a competitive advantage that separates them from their other establishment as well as establishments in the surrounding area.
Alright, so we're going to go over Summer Roll's marketing goals and objectives now. So their first goal would be to increase sales. So just like every other brand, they want to increase their sales. And they want to make sure that every month their sales are steadily increasing. Alright, so their second goal would be to increase product awareness. They want to make sure that people know about their brand. And they can do so by having effective advertising methods. So another goal they have is to attract new customers. So to add on to the advertising methods, that helps that as well. And when they attract new customers, they want to have customer retention as well. So they want to not only get new ones, but be able to keep them. Okay, and another goal they have is to establish a clear position in the restaurant industry. So they want to be seen as a unique place for millennials to dine at. And that's why they put so much effort into differentiating themselves from other Vietnamese restaurants. Okay, and the last goal is brand management. They want to be able to keep up their image of providing good food along with a good dining experience. Okay, so now we're going to go over the marketing strategy and marketing mix. Okay, so their primary target is millennials. They want to focus on the younger crowd, which is something that most Asian restaurants, they don't really do that. They tend to focus more on families, which really makes Summer Rose unique. So the product, they sell Vietnamese cuisine and craft beer as well. And the addition of craft beer is really what differentiates themselves from other Vietnamese places. Okay, and the prices range from $2 to $12. Their prices they are this low to stay appealing to the target market. If the price were to increase, and millennials wouldn't like it as much. Okay, and for the distribution and supply chain strategy, so what they do is they purchase and sell fresh ingredients on a daily. They usually purchase their ingredients from local vendors, of whom they've been going to for years. Okay, and the promotion strategy, what they do is they'll give discounts on certain days. They make sure to have a strong social media presence with the use of Instagram, Facebook, and Yelp. And they also host fundraisers and events at their location. But their main promotion strategy they like to use is positive word of mouth. They want to make sure the customer has a good time there and is able to like leave a good Yelp review and tell their friends about their experience. Okay, and for the public relations strategy, they're really big on having a big community presence. So what they do is like they sponsor local school events and local youth sports programs. And whenever there's a city like festival or fair, they make sure they're involved with that as well by having like a stand there.
For our consultation to the business owner of summer roles, we as a group would advise them to look to implement new training techniques. That way, summer roles can remain prompt and efficient in food preparation and in service, which was one of their major weaknesses that we found during our SWOT analysis. Another thing we would advise them to do is to look into the cost of implementing Uber Eats or DoorDash to their restaurant. That way, they can possibly add a new revenue stream for them. Overall, though, Summer Rolls has done a great job rebranding itself as a healthy food option targeted towards a younger generation with local vendors, fresh ingredients daily, and craft beers. They have maintained their loyal customer base while not only expanding to the second generation of those customers, but to new ones as well. They've done a great job, and thank you for watching.